Okay, so what I did was I gave her some braids just back, and I made a piece here just for a little security around the face, but all her hair is so thick. So what I'm doing is I left these out on purpose so I can go back and stitch them down. So that's what I'm doing. I've taken the braids and I'm actually wrapping around to the bottom part because this part seems to be a little shorter than the rest of her hair. So I added this track, these braids to this, and I'm going to stitch all this down to give her hair some more security. Plus, it'll flatten out these other pieces back here to avoid bulkiness. Alrighty, so we'll continue on. Okay, so notice how this is like kind of puffy. I'm just going to pull it down and make it tight. And then I'm going to stitch it with some thread. And that'll kind of lock that in. Make it where it'll actually hold. It'll stay flat. Because we don't want it with no bulkiness in there. Just a little tug. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up. And so this is what we did. We sewed everything down and made it like really as flat as we can get it, considering the thickness and the density of her hair. So now we're going to add on, she's going to get a closure. So we're going to come back and show you how we do our closures. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking that closure and I kind of put it to the side just gently. I will show you that as we turn her forward. But right now we're just stitching this down, and because there's no hair right here, what I'm doing is I'm putting just a fake stitch here, like I'm doing just like that, so it'll look like so the thread don't just hang there and get messed up or so when she's in her head. And I have a hairpin holding where I wanted to go. Well, isn't that lovely? Okay, so, and then I'm continuing to go inside there, and I'm making that, attaching the closure right to the braids that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with putting this closure in, and I will be back to show you what we're doing next. Okay, so what I did so far is I sewed this closure down. Don't be afraid to ask your client to hold this piece down for you to actually help keep that flat, because sometimes it can wave up in the middle and get a little bulkiness, and you don't want that. So I'm going to continue sewing this, but I'm going to sew it right down to the end, and then from there I'm going to take and add hair, the weaved hair, right to that. And right now we're just mocking that. Okay, so now when I'm going to attach some hair to this. Okay, so when you're done with putting that closure in, it should look like this. It should be attached to the head, just like that. And maybe tilt just a little bit. And up in here too. All right. Okay, so now what I did was I attached this first row, and if you notice right here, I'm to the part where the weave, where the closure is. I'm taking that closure and pulling it just so to make sure it stays flat on her head, right around here. I want this flat, okay? Because when we cut that away, we want that to look natural. So I'm just taking that away, and I'm taking this weaved hair, and I'm actually going to pull these two together, bring these two together, along with that closure. You see? And it keeps it flat. So I'm going to continue putting this on, and we're going to show you the whole style and the whole weave when it's all done. So what I'm doing here is I'm attaching the top row of the hair to the weave, to the closure. So as you see, here's our closure. And I'm taking this track of hair and I'm going right up inside here, right on that closure. And I'm putting it in there. So let me have her tilt down just a tiny bit for you, and you can actually see how I'm doing that. So I'm actually going in through those two rows of thread weft, and I'm going right through that closure, just like that, through the weft and through the closure. I'm pulling that right out. Okay, so I will continue working and be back. Okay, so we have completed our weave, but now what we're doing is we're going to open this up a little bit. We're going to pluck out some hair, and also the flat iron you take and you actually smooth that out to bring it out, because the hair has been, when they sew the hair, when they make the things, they make it and it just goes in that direction. So you have to do this whole top. See how it keeps flopping back? You got to take that whole top and do something different with it. You kind of steer it in a different direction. That's what we're doing right now. Trying to give it so we can get in here, because we don't like this this going that way. So I'm gonna also pluck this out in here. If you notice, I'll move this in just a little closer, but if you notice inside here, this is so dark you can't even see the root. So I'm gonna take some of this out, make some nice little parting in here. And you don't have to do too much, but you want to do it just enough to make it look like she got a part right there. And when we braid her hair, we left some parting there for her hair, so it can be seen in there. Some of her natural part. So I'm gonna keep plucking at this, and we shall be back. Okay, so what I did here is I took some Got to Be Glued and put it right there in the dead front, just to hold down that little piece of lace. It's very fine. If you notice that, you can barely see it. The little piece of lace right there. Okay, but this is our finish. I'll turn this around. Sorry for the jiggle. We made it like super duper duper long. Nice and full. And we can see our part now. We kind of dug all that out with the tweezers. And I just love this. It's so pretty. So if you like this video, just a little quick little thing here, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and continue watching. Bye. This is our finish. Now turn around. Let's shake around the back. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you for watching. Fern from the House of Glamour. Bye.